skyline is it's just gorgeous. Every day there's a gorgeous view on the Florida skyline. And it's the truth.
I am just now starting on editing the third now official vlog video. I've just uploaded all of the video components that I've taken for this vlog. And I'll tell you, when you see someone online like Casey Neistat or some of these other vloggers where the video looks very professional like, there's a lot of effort that goes into it. You should be impressed, because right now I'm looking at creating a video somewhere around the 10-minute mark. Not exactly, but somewhere around there. I don't want something that's too long, too lengthy, to where someone doesn't want to watch it. I just want to create an interesting piece of video that someone will want to log into my channel to watch. So I think it's, you know, somewhere in the 5 to 10 minute mark, somewhere around there, no more than 15. Yep, and there's my naked wife coming out.
Are you vlogging?
Of course.
Oh, that's be really bad.
Well, that's going to be on the vlog. Ha 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 ha. Should have closed the door. You see this rig I have?
I do.
It's pretty interesting, isn't it?
Sure is. You better put it all back tomorrow.
Yeah, just don't bump into it, because this whole thing may come crashing down, and if it does... Alright.
I love you.
I love you. Alright, so what I was saying is, the people who are able to get this done in 2 to 7 hours and be able to upload on a daily basis and still have time for the rest of life, you have to really give them props. Oh, maybe once I get some experience under my belt, I might be able to do so myself. So, Casey, good job, dude. So, I'm sitting here, I'm about to start vlog number 3, and this is yet another shark tooth one. Recently, I mean, that's what the wife and I have been doing. She's been kind of off, on and off work, and our schedules don't generally mesh well since we've moved here to Florida. So we've taken that time to try to enjoy time together, and that is generally meant going to the beach, because the whole reason why we're in Florida is for the weather. She wanted a tropical environment. This, except for maybe California, this is about as tropical as it gets. I know. We've been to Texas, but Florida is about as tropical as it gets. So that's why we moved here. So naturally, she likes to refer to herself as a beach girl, and you know, she's born to be a Floridian and whatnot. And so on our time off, we like to spend it going to the beach. You know, the beach is real nice. You know, you hear the waves crashing and everything. I'm a real nature-oriented individual. I like that type of stuff big time. So being able to go to the beach, just hang out. I'll sit in the water for like literally 4, 5, 6 hours straight. I may or may not ever even get out. Maybe, you know, a couple times to swap out the nonsense that I'm carrying out into the water, because, you know, carrying all kinds of stuff, shovel, camera, sifter, whatnot, it kind of gets bulky, and it finally drives me nuts, and I have to put some of the stupid stuff down. So that's the second time I dropped that fossil. So yeah, I could sit out in the water for hours on end sifting for shark's teeth, and I'm just in heaven, because I mean, it's peaceful. You're not in the middle of a busy lifestyle. You're not racing around. You're not dealing with rush hour traffic. You're just enjoying the moment, which is a crucial part of living life, to be honest. So, like I said, this is third video, exactly, almost exactly the same thing this time around. This was kind of an impromptu trip to the beach anyways, because it was the same day that Hurricane Hermine came through Florida. And we talked about it, supposedly after hurricanes, or large storms I should say, there's an influx of teeth and it's real easy to find some. So we said, okay, sure, we'll go down there. So basically, her appointment was at 3 o'clock. She didn't get home till almost 4 o'clock. We weren't outdoor till after 4 p.m. and it's like an hour, 10 hour, 15-minute drive. We're talking about having to go through rush hour traffic to get there. So we weren't there till after 5:30. So we only got like 2 hours in there. But in that time, we were able to get quite a few shark teeth and some pretty decent specimens and larger pieces, as you'll see in the video, or you did see in the video at this point. But yeah, so this is vlog 3. I'm staring at 24 items. I haven't even looked over the video yet. The whole point of this is the editing process is the biggest ordeal. I've had all sorts of problems. Programs, oh my god, the programs itself, that has been my biggest issue at this point. Orange juice. I have another channel that I started a few years ago. It's basically an outdoors channel, outdoors review. It's, if you ever want to check it out, I actually have 250,000 views, something like that total. Not very big. I do have 700 some odd subscribers. It's called Modern Survival Sense. Basically, it's an outdoorsy channel. I use it to review gear and different techniques to be able to survive in the wilderness, or just actually survive in general. So this is my second channel. This is a vlogging channel inspired by Casey Neistat. So editing number 3, shark tooth vlog number 3 after Hurricane Hermine. I've got 24 items totaling 32.4 gigabytes, and I'm crunching this down to about from an hour and 25 minutes down to probably somewhere between 5 to 15 minutes. So I have to cut a significant portion of this video. But my hardest aspect is the video editor itself. I started off with Windows Movie Maker. Now I'm running Windows 10 and it's not supposedly supported anymore. Thanks, Microsoft. It was real buggy, always real buggy, but that drove me up a wall. So I said, screw this, I'm going to try something else. Well, there's people that say VSDC, which is a free video editor. They say that that's, really great. And I open it up and, it's got some decent functionality, but with my computer, like, the preview is completely worthless. It's like the audio's not in sync with the video. It's real choppy. I cannot get the preview to even function properly. Here it is. When you're using the free version, you can't use any type of hardware or software acceleration. Basically, it takes, for like a 10-minute video, or what was the first one? The first one was 13 minutes or something like that, and it would take over an hour to encode the thing. Now get this, you're sitting here, you hit the encode button, it takes a full hour, and you encode it in like AVI format, just the standard AVI through VSDC, like high quality or something like that, and you encode it, and then you go to replay it, and there's like sections where you get clipping or some huge pixelation through scenes, and you're like, what the hell? What is this is crap. And you don't know what the hell's going on. You just spent over an hour waiting for this damn thing to encode, only for it to be completely useless. So, I mean, the first vlog that I took, the August 17th, I want to say, that took 3-4 days of encoding just to get to where I was satisfied with the quality of it. So I've gone back to Movie Maker. So here's the daunting task for vlog number 3. 32.4 gigs. It is daunting because after the massive headaches I've had over the last 2, you just want to kind of like, ah, man, I've got this again. But that's not it. It's not that it's not hard. It's frustrating at times. I want to do it though. And first things first, Movie Maker, the one thing you want to do is always start off by saving your project file. Joe Schmo. Ever tell you about the story of Joe Schmo? I was going to call it the Joe Schmo Show until I realized there was a Joe Schmo Show. That's a little disheartening. I grew up hearing about Joe Schmo from Kokomo. So, to live in Florida and to know that, by the way, Kokomo is in Florida. Down the Keys, I think. I'll have to go sometime. Joe Schmo from Kokomo just got back from the rodeo. Telling you, 36 years I've heard this. Maybe not 36. Close. Movie Maker's pretty easy. Hopefully I won't have the same type of issues I was having before since I've updated everything. We'll find out. Notice I've got these high-end $30, $40 gaming headset. They're not overly large, but they sound pretty damn good. I can't say that I'm an expert at getting shots that are interesting. I'm sure as time goes on that will get easier for myself. I hope I'm able to get shots that you guys enjoy watching. The hardest part of vlogging is just actually doing it.